Hey, I'm Russell. I'm in Leeds. It's just after the Jubilee. We're between the Sweden and Argentina games of the 2002 World Cup. And I'm here to meet Mark Collette, the leader of the Youth BNP, or British National Party, who is a student at Leeds University. Leeds, sort of quite a multi-ethnic sort of a town. The student life at university is normally a time for a bit of liberalism. And Mark Collette has taken up the sabre of British nationalism. So, you know, I saw the reason I wanted to meet Mark was because I sort of read an article about him, and he's obviously like an idealistic young man, you know, sort of he's got a strong sort of belief system, and that's admirable, is it? No matter how disgusting his beliefs are, or how, you know, how much they may repulse like the rest of us. So that's why we're here. NaziBoy. Do 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 do. I don't think I know any racists. Well, I mean, if I do know any racists, I talk to them about racism or anything. I wonder what they're like. I wonder if they take sugar. I wonder if his snot's so colour my snot. Here he is. Security conscious. I know what he's afraid of. What's he doing in there? Putting out crucifixes, I shouldn't wonder.
Hi.
Are you Mark?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm Russell.
Hi, how you doing?
I'm grand, man. Nice to meet you.
Come in.
Cheers, geezer. So this is your land?
Yeah, take a seat.
Cheers, man. Business and economics you're doing, aren't you?
Business economics, yeah. I just finished today, it's my last exam.
Cool. So, can I have a little look around the place then with you, mate? Can you show us around?
Sure. Are you going to film?
Yeah, if that's all right with you.
Well,
That's cool with you.
There's no need going in there, 'cause it's just a mess.
Oh, don't be shy about this, mate. Yeah, it's just human to make a mess. We all do that.
That's not a human mess.
This is subhuman.
It is.
The person that made this mess is less than human, I believe, and should be treated as such. Was this just...
I made the mess.
You live here on your top, do you?
No, I live here with my mate, but he's, I think he's run away with his girlfriend because he's finished his exams. So I don't know when he's going to be coming back.
You do some boxing, do you?
I used to do kickboxing. Not too much at the moment though, because of exams.
Right, we do kickboxing. We thought if we couldn't talk you out of fascism, we'd just thrash it out of you.
Unlikely.
Who's this dude?
That's Ian Stewart. He used to sing in a band called Screwdriver, but sadly he's dead now. Somebody cut his brake cable.
Who do you reckon?
Lefties or government, depending.
Why would the government do it?
Well, every time nationalists get a bit of a following, they always pull something naughty out of the bag.
Really?
Somebody does, don't they? I mean, like, look at Mr. Fortune in Holland.
Pin Fortune?
Was it Holland?
Yeah, he was Dutch, wasn't he?
Bang, you know what I mean?
What, so you
6 times in the head, battered.
Well, so you think it could be a conspiracy, Mark, from the government against...
Well, every time, look, the media and the government go hand in hand. Your radical left, your media, are basically just tools of the government. Every time we start doing well, the radical left come out and they start screeching from the sidelines and the media slag us off. Come on, you know what I mean? They claim to be revolutionaries. They're not revolutionaries, they're just stopping popular advance of other parties. That's not very revolutionary, is it? I mean, when Le Pen's just about to go up against the, what's his name, Chirac, you know what I mean? You think all the revolutionaries would do the revolutionary thing, instead they went and voted for a corrupt Tory boy. How revolutionary is that? Not very. They just uphold a dying system.
So you believe there's a general conspiracy in favour of the left?
Not a general, I don't say anything about a conspiracy. Basically, the corporations and the media have got everything tied up for profit. Blair does what they tell him, so he gets his pocket filled, and the left just protect the system by going around doing their silly little marches.
Silly? How come their marches are silly and I bet you don't...
Well, we don't have marches.
You don't have marches?
BNP never march.
Why is that?
Well, it's just unproductive. I mean, the last thing you want when you're trying to get to Marks and Spencer's to get you lasagna and a new bottle of wine is a load of people marching down the street stopping you from getting there.
Well,
instead we just go and knock on people's doors and speak to them, because that's how people like to be treated.
I think so. And I suppose that nationalism's history has got bad connotations with the old march in front, isn't it? Nuremberg, etc. Do you know what I mean? If you see a bunch of youths like marching down the street, I mean, it gives an intense impression.
Especially if we're all wearing brown shirts.
Yeah, that's good to keep the wardrobe white and the ethnic policy white.
What a wacky guy you are.
Thank you very much, man. Britain first, man.
You can have it.
Put British people first, cut down on crime, stop racist anti-white violence. Do you think that's quite a prevalent thing?
Well, look, right. If you actually go to the Home Office website, you'll find out that there's 150,000 racist attacks every year in Britain, and 111,000 against white people.
Really?
Yeah.
Have you? Have you ever felt that you've suffered racism
yourself? From like, you know... Not that I'm aware of.
No.
Not that I'm aware of.
Not that you're aware of, but there may be secret racism secretly occurring.
Well, no, it's because it's simply like, if you go for a job or whatever, you might not know that you've not been selected, but a lot of firms have to meet ethnic quotas, so you might not get the job. You might not know directly why you didn't, but you might have been qualified for it, but not got it, because I had to give it to an ethnic. You never know when you're a victim of positive discrimination, because it's just a log in someone's book. I'm not talking about conspiracy or anything, I'm just talking about sensible what it is, you know what I mean?
Right, yeah, fair enough, Mark. England expects. What do you think England expects of you, mate?
Well, England should probably expect more people to join the BNP.
Really? So listen, man, let me get my head around this. You're the leader of the
young
youth
BNP.
You're the leader of the young BNP.
Yeah.
What does that entail for you?
Basically, going around the country, meeting people, giving speeches, just doing stuff like that.
What do you enjoy most about being the leader of the youth BNP?
Well, it's good fun. You meet a lot of nice people. You go around. You have a positive impact on people's lives.
Are there any negative aspects to it?
Certain lefties don't like me, but I'm not really bothered if those greasy freaks don't like me.
Greasy freaks, lefties.
If those individuals choose to dislike me, I actually take it as a compliment rather than an insult.
Really?
When I look at the fat sort of curly ginger-haired ranks of the anti-Nazi league, you know what I mean? It doesn't worry me that these people are slagging me off. In fact, if they were on my side, I'd have to seriously consider changing.
Let's go out at old Mark's house. We've had a little bit of a chat with him. So we're kind of comfortable together now. Stuff. He's off out to meet his girlfriend. He doesn't want to come for his girlfriend. He's worried about the whole... Do you know his girlfriend? She doesn't fully accept the whole BNP thing. She worries that it might be ideologically wrong, and that, you know, that Mark might get sort of killed as a result of his belief system. You know, which would be terrible. What's up?
That is a real funny thing to say.
What's a funny thing to say, Mark? Get out here and stand up for your race. What's a funny thing to say?
Well, no, it's just, you know, the way you put it over just sounds ridiculous.
What sounds ridiculous, sweetheart?
What are you saying about my girlfriend?
No, she's worried about you getting kicked in, isn't she? She loves you.
Basically, shoes so I can go and meet her.
It's day 2 now, and we're on our way to pick up first Mark and then his mate Chris, a fellow young BNP member. We're going to get him from the airport. He's coming over from Germany. Apparently it's just a coincidence. So we're going to get them and then we're going to go and watch England-Argentina on the television together. Makes you almost worried about, like, you know, sort of thing that sort of any form of nationalism begins to be tinged with ugliness. It seems ugly to support England. Hope he's up bright and early, polished his boots, combed his head. Dun 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 dun. Hello, how's it going?
Yeah, pretty good.
We phoned the airport. I think we're going to be alright. We'll be on time for Chris and everything.
Brilliant.
There's nothing to worry about. You're alright to come?
I'm ready.
We're at Leeds and Bradford Airport now. This is day 2 with me and Mark. We're the original odd couple.
I don't think the sunglasses are really necessary, Russell.
Don't you think so?
No. they don't add to your level of coolness. In fact, they take you down a peg or two.
Detract.
Especially on a highly overcast day in rainy Leeds.
I just wanted to look at the world in different colours, Mark. I'd rather wear these spectacles than your blinkers. You don't really agree with terrorism, do you?
Not really.
Political solutions.
Political solutions.
No violence.
I'm not a violent man, Russell.
I'm not a violent man. You're not a man.
Well, I think I'm a little bit more of a man than you.
Do you?
Yeah.
Based on what?
Well, based on many things.
Such as?
Well, I would have to take myself as more of a bloke, more of a man than you. I mean, look
Based
at
on what?
girly hair.
You're a princess.
Well, that's you.
You're a little sweet princess, a little frightened rabbit of a boy. What's this map? Hong Kong, Kathmandu, Calcutta,
That's what
Delhi.
Britain's going to end up looking like.
One day Britain will have a black Prime Minister. Good! Good!
No, not good.
Of course it's good!
Why is that good?
Because this is a multicultural society, it should be represented. It'd be good to have a black Prime Minister.
Well,
you know, they don't sort of, what difference would it make? As long as he's not an idiot or a Nazi or something, cool, let's have a black Prime Minister.
Well, I'd have to be a Nazi if he's black.
Well, I don't suppose you'd have him, would you?
Right, mate, how's it going?
How you doing?
Good.
Alright.
Hail, I'm Russell. Coming out, let's go get a can.
How's your fight?
Yeah, right, yeah.